Oh, is that the one before where they're walking down the street?
Right before that, there's a scene, right? There's these gangsters or thieves or killers, whatever they are, and they're sitting around a table talking about Madonna.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
You weren't impressed?
That's what I said.
He wasn't impressed. Why?
Because it would never happen. I mean, these guys would never have a conversation like that.
How do you know?
Because I know. These guys would be talking about women or sports or something. They wouldn't be sitting around talking about lyrics to Madonna's songs.
Well, that's the point. It's out of the ordinary. It's original.
It's bullshit. If there was a movie about a bunch of nuns sitting around talking about how to get the perfect blowjob, wouldn't that be completely unbelievable? Or would that be just say original?
I think it depends on how it was shot.
All I know is that movie was painful to watch.
Painful? Why? Was the violence?
No. Because I had to sit there and watch Tim Roth bleed for 2 hours. It was the worst.
How do you know who Tim Roth is? He was never even in a movie before Reservoir Dogs.
Yes, he was. He was in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. He was in Vincent and Theo. He played Van Gogh. And he was in that Greenaway film, The Cook, the Thief.
He was? What was he in that?
No, he played the total pig that just sat there and burped through the whole movie. You remember? He just sits there and eats and burps.
I didn't know that was him.
The guy's an amazing actor.
Yeah, he burped beautifully.
Was it really that violent?
Come on.
I'm serious. The violent scenes, I'll grant you, were incredibly violent. But the actual number of scenes that had violence in them wasn't a lot. Like the scene where they're torturing the police officer.
Yeah, and Tim Roth bleeding all over the car and they go and shoot people.
That's not violence. I guess it's the result of violence. Seeing them bleed all over the place is kind of gory. But we never see that many acts of violence.
Well, at the end you do. I mean, everybody shoots each other.
Yeah, but the shots at the end were pretty much just shoot somebody and they fall down dead.
What do you mean?
I mean, there wasn't anything graphic about the shooting. It was one of these cartoonish, bang your dead, body falls down, and that's it.
Cartoonish? You mean like the Roadrunner?
Exactly.
I don't think so. They shot him for sure.
No way, it's beautiful. Mr. Pink survives, gets all the loot, and is living on a tropical island somewhere.
Hey, come on, there was gunfire and voices as soon as he left the warehouse. It's completely obvious that he's dead.
You know, why should Mr. Pink survive and everybody else die? What makes him so special?
Because he was the only one who was acting like a professional.
Harvey Keitel was acting completely like a professional.
No, he wasn't. He told Tim Roth his first name and where he was from. He was being way too soft and compassionate. He should have just killed Mr. Orange. He was bleeding to death anyway.
Great, that's the answer to everything. Just shoot the guy?
Well, that's what the movie was about. Violence. Excessive to a point where it becomes inhuman.
Whoa. Heavy observation, man.
Big deal. There weren't any fucking women in the film. Who cares? There weren't any men in the Joy Luck Club. You didn't hear me complain.
I know what you're saying, Claudia, but it's not like this is going to change anybody. I mean, there are lots of movies out there that tell women's stories, and that's fine. There are so many movies out there, it's not that this is going to affect anybody.
I was merely making an observation, that's all.
Where's that waitress? I need some more coffee.
There is no way that somebody could get shot in the stomach, bleed as much as Mr. Orange did, and still be alive, let alone fire a gun, what, 7 times?
I don't know, maybe
Excuse me, I didn't know you had a degree in medicine. They explain in the movie you can last a long time to a shot in the stomach. It makes sense, there's no vital organs there.
Just because Harvey Keitel says in the movie doesn't mean it's true. There's no way that somebody could lose that much blood and still survive. It's ridiculous. Did you see how much blood there was all over the floor?
Well, he lost a lot of blood.
Who cares if he could have actually made it? This isn't the real world. If Mr. Orange had died from his stomach wounds, then it would have been a different movie altogether. The director and the writer, in this case they were the same person, made a choice, and we just have to accept it. You can argue with every fucking decision the director makes.
If I'm going to go see a movie, it's got to build a situation that I think might actually exist.
What's with you? You don't believe a fucking thing. Everything about the movie either didn't ring true or else it wasn't believable enough for you. It's only a movie, for Christ's sakes.
Look, man, I don't really care what you think about some fucking movie, but don't sit there and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. My opinion is just as valid as yours.
Yeah, but let's just accept the fact that you're completely fucking wrong.
Just because we differ in opinion doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong. That's so fucking ignorant.
Hello, maybe if we were talking about art or design or something like that, you'd know more about that than me. We're talking about a movie here, and that's what I study, that's what I do, that's my expertise. And I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Oh, this is such bullshit. When everybody's either right or wrong, black or white, no gray. You're just talking like this to piss me off. There's no way any of you would be that stupid.
If you have a problem, you just do something about
Pay
it.
the bill, please.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking beautiful. All right, I'll tell you what. You're right and I'm wrong. Okay? How's that? You happy now? Defer to your higher intellect. You are the movie god.
Thank you.
Hey, it's $26.35. Let's make it $30 with the tip.
Oh, I don't believe in tipping.